This is a 120 Q&A practice test. Plaintiff attorney, Mr. Sawyer, capital S-A-W-Y-E-R. Defense attorney, Ms. M.S. period, Allen, capital A-L-L-E-N. And we'll start with plaintiff attorney. Ready? Here we go. Upon Detective Remick and Lieutenant Herman's arrival, did you note whether either of those individuals touched, entered, or otherwise disturbed the vehicle? No, they did not. Lieutenant Herman remained approximately 7 feet behind the vehicle. Detective Remick and I then reapproached the vehicle in attempts to positively ID it. How? Detective Remick walked up the passenger side. I believe he had a flashlight. He started viewing the VIN number. While he was viewing the VIN number, I looked in the back window once again to verify Kathy was not in the vehicle. While looking in the back window, I observed, it turns out it was a photo memory card that had Kathy's name written on it. Moments later, Detective Remick informed me the VIN number also matched. After obtaining a positive identification for the vehicle, what did you do then? I proceeded approximately 30 feet behind the vehicle and started providing security. Detective Remick and Lieutenant Herman immediately proceeded back to the staging area where we parked our squad cars to once again talk to Pam and Nicole Drake. What do you mean by staging area? The area where we were parking our vehicles, and later in the investigation where other officers started parking when they arrived. Could you show us again on the overview, which would be where I'm pointing is where I parked near the crusher, which is, I would say, at least 100 yards away from where the vehicle in question was located. All right, Sergeant Orth, from your arrival, being the first officer that was there, would you have been in a constant position to determine whether any law enforcement officer or citizen entered or disturbed that vehicle? Yes, I was. I had constant visual of the vehicle. And I want you to tell the jury whether any police officer or any citizen entered or otherwise disturbed that car. No police officer or citizen approached or touched that car. How long did you remain as a primary security officer for that vehicle in that location? I would have to look in my report to see the time I ultimately left. However, I know I received my first break at about 1. Lieutenant Herman proceeded up to my location approximately 30 feet behind the vehicle, at which time he focused on the vehicle. I went to the staging area where I took a short break. However, even at the staging area, there was still a clear view of the vehicle. So even during my short breaks, I was able to observe. No one approached. Let's go back to that just a minute. You said there was a clear view of the vehicle from the staging area. Is that where Pam and Nicole Drake were standing? Correct. When you stood in the exact location that Pam and Nicole Drake were standing, could you see the car from that location? Yes. If anybody disturbed or entered the vehicle, would you have been able to see that? Objection overruled. Yes. You said some other police officers and other law enforcement types arrived at the scene. Is that right? Yes. All right. Who else came to the scene? Who else was there? Deputy Cummings from the Manitou Sheriff's Department. Are you talking through the entire time I was there? Yeah, I'm talking really about whether other departments, other agencies had arrived. Calumet County Sheriff's Office had officers arriving. About how long after your arrival before Calumet showed up? An hour. That would be an estimated time. I suspect there's logs or better information for that. Is that fair? Correct. All right, we have a word list. Detective Remick. Capital DETECTIVE. New word, capital REMIK. Lieutenant Herman, capital LIEUTENANT. New word, capital HERMANN. Cathy, capital CATHY. Pam, capital PAM. Nicole, capital NIKOLE. New word, capital DRAKE. Sergeant Orth, capital SERGEANT. New word, capital ORTH. Deputy Cummings, capital DEPUTY. New word, capital CUMMINGS. Manitou Sheriff's Department, capital MANITO. New word, capital SHERIFF''S. New word, capital DEPARTMENT. Manitou Sheriff's Department. Calumet County, capital CALMET. New word, capital COUNTY. And that is it for the word list, and that will conclude our 120 Q&A practice test.